Ridgefield lies, lost and forgotten dreams. Sterling Hospital's walls, pain, stone, calls you in, but you'll never be alone. Welcome to Ridgefield, where the shadows creep, shadows in the darkness where the lost souls weep. 13 floors of terror, hear the devil's tune, and Sterling calls you'll face your doom. John's footsteps echo through the broken glass, ghosts of the past, their whispers haunt the past. Kate's voice fades in the fog that grips the town. Climb the floors, but the curse won't let you down. Welcome to Ridgefield, where the shadows creep. Secrets in the darkness, where the lost souls weep. 13 floors of terror, hear the devil's tune. And Sterling calls, you'll face your doom. Alarms in the night, the walls begin to bleed. Every step you take feeds the hospital's need. Will you find her, or join the endless dead? Ridgefield's curse lives in words unsaid. Welcome to Ridgefield, the devil's dozen call. Sterling's waiting in its haunted hall.
John Smith has crossed the threshold into Sterling Hospital, where the air thickens with the weight of forgotten sins. 13 floors stretch above him like layers of a grave, but as he ascends, the shadows awaken, and Phobia's claw at the edge of sanity. Tonight, the hospital reveals its first secrets. Welcome back to the House of the Damned. Map burned in my mind. 13 floors, a devil's ladder leading up from the lobby. Shook off the cut on my finger. Blood still fresh and sticky, tasting like copper on my tongue. The waiting room silence pressed in, heavier than the dust. Had to move. Kate was somewhere in this maze, and standing still felt like inviting the darkness closer. I headed for the stairs, the door groaning like a dying breath as it pushed open. The sound bouncing off the walls in mocking echoes. The air turned colder with each step, like descending into a tomb rather than climbing. Floor 1, the psych ward entrance. The hallway stretched ahead, narrow and endless. Walls lined with peeling paint that flaked like old skin. The smell hit me hard. Disinfectant mixed with rot, like bodies left to fester in forgotten corners. My flashlight beam danced over faded signs. Twilight Zone, no visitors. Phobia started creeping in. Claustrophobia in these tight corridors. The ceiling seemed to lower with every breath. Was that a shadow moving at the edge of my light, or just my mind playing tricks? I pressed on, bag slugged tight, the ripped strap tugging in my shoulder like a reminder of my haste. Floor 2. More decay, but worse. A gurney sat abandoned in the middle of the hall, wheels rusted solid, seats stained with what looked like old blood, dried to a crusty brown. I froze as a phantom wheelchair rolled by on its own, creaking like laughter from empty lungs. My heart pounded, fear of the unknown, the GDD's word echoing in my head. Accidents covered up, people's vanishing. What if Kate was one of them? What if she was on this gurney, her eyes staring blank? I shook it off, whispering to myself, ghosts aren't real. Keep moving. Floor 3, the children's ward. The walls were scrawled with crayon handprints, but they weren't innocent. Twisted, reaching out like claws, grasping for me. The air here was sweeter, almost sickly, like candy mixed with decay. A ghostly girl appeared at the end of the hall, her dress tattered and faded, eyes hollow as empty sockets. Find my doll, she whispered, her voice like nails scraping chalkboard, sending shivers down my spine. The phobia hit hard. Fear of the dark, the unknown, grabbing at my ankles, pulling me into memories of my own lonely childhood, scribbling stories to escape. The girl vanished, but her laugh lingered, bouncing off the walls like a taunt. I gripped my knife tighter, the blade cold in my palm, reminding myself, ghosts aren't real. But the hospital disagreed. Each floor felt like a layer of hell peeling back, revealing more rot beneath. The map said chapel on 4, but I wasn't ready. Not yet. The stairs called me higher, but so did the darkness below. What if the prison underneath was stirring? I had to find Kate before the hospital found me first. John climbs higher, but the hospital's grip tightens. Phobias lurk in every shadow, and ghosts are hungry. What awaits on the next floors? Stay tuned, or risk the dark alone.